Hey, Super Scruffy Garnbreak 1 here. Just a few notes before we get into the actual video. First off, trigger warning for torture and body horror, because boy howdy do we get into some of that during the recap. And second off, this is primarily a recap episode. Think of it like those anime episodes that are roughly half recap and half new content. So if you skip it because it looks like just a clip show, then you miss actual story things. You're real confused next time. Enjoy.
Also,
Why are you going with also right after I say I'm gonna?
no.
I know
That's
what.
why I stopped. That's why I stopped.
We're live.
That's accurate for us. Oh God.
Nailed it. Hi, I'm
We're
Garnbreak One.
professionals.
Hi, I'm Garnbreak One, and this is our Legend of Hyrule campaign. We run it on Roll20, which is our favorite virtual tabletop software, partially because they sponsor us, which is really cool, and we appreciate it. You can use Roll20 to run a... Karu? Help
That's
me.
as far as you got, huh?
Yeah, it's,
That's a pretty good save, though. Hi, I'm Hikaru, and I usually don't cough first thing, but you know, things happen. And yes, Roll20, great place to play tabletop games, especially when you can't meet in person. Due to reasons.
we can say coronavirus now.
Anyways, it is free to make an account. So make an account, play around with it, see if you like it, play with your friends. But if you go premium or pro, I think it's called pro actually.
Plus and Pro are the two other tiers.
Yeah, if you go pro, you get access to the Roll20 Reserve, which is unlocking premium content every month. This month's is Kingdom of Aeon and the Ozmet Coast by Devin Rue. It's a bunch of maps of continent maps with and without names on them so that you can use for your homebrew games. It's pretty cool and it's free. You just, if you're a pro, you just go and unlock it for your account and you get it forever. Speaking of premium content, there is a huge library of things on the marketplace that not only can you use for Roll20, there's a bunch of like assets and maps that you can download for use. You know, you want to print it out and use it in your house, you can do that. And why am I mentioning this? Because I have stuff there too. I just released 2 Tavern Sets. One is a build your own with like pre-made rooms that you can kind of play jigsaw puzzle with and then put doors wherever you want them and make your own tavern. Or if you really want to get nitty and gritty, I also released a pack of just the assets so you can build your own tavern. So go check it out on the marketplace. Just search for Midgardia.
I really appreciate the phrasing you use it in your house, like the intended solution is to hang this on your wall.
Yeah, because that's the only way you'd use it in your house. Since, playing in person. Some people have been able to play in person. It just depends where you live.
Some people have roommates or live in Australia.
Hey, some people have
Also,
family.
I like how you all decided that it was coronavirus that made us not be able to play in person.
I mean,
bitch, if we didn't have corona, we still wouldn't be able to play in person.
I mean, in our case, yeah. But there are a lot of groups who have been chafing to get back to playing in person. I've also heard of people playing in person from house to house. So basically, one group is on the balcony of one house and the other half is on the balcony of the other house.
That is amazing.
Just socially distanced D&D. So, where there's a will, there's a way. I also love that there's just so many people who have been introducing their kids to D&D to play during the during the lockdown. Get all the younger generations.
We'll make you learn math, god damn it.
That reminds me of the that one comic. Like, this isn't slaying dragons, Mom, this is math.
Yep.
Yeah, and they lured me into this shit being like, Garm, there's a bunch of math, and then it was about dragons, and I was like, the fuck?
And yet he's still here and doesn't play Pathfinder.
It's true. My depravity can only go to so low depths.
Well, that was great. Anyways, so it's been
A bit.
One
bit.
week.
4 months. I want to say 4 months. Might have
About
been
that.
more. There's been some. I needed a break, and I feel like I still need a break. But I felt like if I kept making the break go longer, we'd never finish. And I really want to finish this campaign. So we're back. We're down one player. Talani is no longer with us.
She's not
She's
dead.
No
fine.
longer playing with us.
Yeah, please, freezing.
She decided she came to realization that she was done with this campaign.
And that's all right.
And that's it happens. It was fun playing with her, and I hope we have her on other games. But yeah, so we don't want to have Rava just disappear as one of the heroes, and she didn't really want that either. So I will be kind of DMPCing her. She was always a quiet one, to be fair. So Rava's still around. And I'm gonna need someone to play her in battle. I would suggest Theo or Garm. But wait, Garm's playing a caster now. Never mind. We'll get to that in a second. I would suggest Theo because she's got the least mechanically involved character.
Gee, thanks.
What, you fly and shoot things? Tell me different.
Gee, thanks.
Fly real fast and talk to birds.
And panic.
Yeah.
She's really good at panicking.
Yeah, it's like she's
Anyway.
proficient.
Okay, the nicer way Karu would have said that was maybe Zio, because you don't have spell slots.
Get this. The problem with spell slots in Legend of Hyrule is that they're not spell slots.
Yeah, I got spoints now.
Yeah.
You have
Well, I
spell
have
points.
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 Yeah, I also have
Points.
Isn't it
points.
points? Magic
You're right.
points?
Yeah, it's
But
points.
anyways, this session is going to be a little different than our normal sessions. We might want to point that out right now.
Says you,
Yeah.
we're still off topic.
That's a good point.
I mean,
Yes.
yes, but
As indicated by the title of both the live stream and the YouTube video, this is a recap session. If you're expecting sweet gameplay, I'd say come back in 2 weeks, but I can't guarantee it then either.
I mean,
Oh, no,
maybe
we'll-
the
we'll-
fire
we'll-
den- the fire temple. So
Yeah, we're going to the fire temple.
Yes, the Femple.
Oh, Karu, please don't die.
no, she's
No,
crying.
I'm just crying. Guys, it is really hard to think up temples for Legend of Zelda-ish D&D games. Just putting that out there. So if anyone's made like a fire temple with a bunch of traps, send them my way.
We
Anyways,
appreciate you.
those like episodes in anime where there's like a recap, but there's slightly like there's new information in there, but also a bunch of recap of like what's happened before. That's kind of what's happening today, except we ended the last session with a TPK.
Whew.
So if you want to find out how they went from TPK to we're free and heading to the fire temple, then you're gonna
I'm
have
not
to
dead
sit
yet.
down and listen to.
Yeah, we're not actually dead.
Yeah, most of us.
None of us are
Smack.
dead.
None of us are dead.
So yeah, that's what we have in mind for today. So what I'm gonna do is basically set the scene and let these guys role play their reunion and basically talking together for the first time in a while.
How long exactly? Can you please tell us how long?
It's been
4 months.
1 week.
Don't
at
get
least a
that
month,
song stuck in my
but
head.
probably more like 2 months since the TPK. 1 month approximately is what you spent. Yeah, maybe a month and a half. You spent like a month in captivity, and then like 2 weeks getting the fuck out of captivity and getting to the rendezvous point. Which the reason you have a rendezvous point at all is because of the Sheikah network. They kind of had a hand in helping some of you, actually, most of you,
Let's be fair.
all of you.
Mm.
Look, they're the spies that work for you, so like, yeah, it makes sense. They're the ones that helped you, get out and decided where it would be safe for you to all reunite. For some of you, it took a bit longer to get together and all that. So we'll put it out 1 month of captivity and 2 weeks of getting to the location, which is somewhere in the mountains. Let me just look at the map. Somewhere in the mountains east of Goron City. So if you look at the map, we don't have like a, yeah, we do. We have a blip. That's not show to players. That's show to players. There we go.
Oh wow.
Do you see where Goron City, somewhere like where the O in Goron City is, or maybe the second O?
I was
Like in
going to
that
say, if
valley
only there were only one O in Goron.
I'd say probably the second O, like that little like valley-ish in between the mountain range. It is very different than the mountains that you went to last time where the Rito village was, because there's no snow thanks to the presence of an active volcano, which is the really black peak north of actual Goron City. You can see the little like gray thing there. That's the city, and because there's 2 peaks, both of them are volcanoes. They alternate which volcano is active, and the Gorons switch where their city is depending on which one's inactive. Because they don't actually live in an active volcano; they live on the one beside it.
I like it. I like it.
So what you're saying is that the entrance to the fire temple is always going to be on the active volcano.
Possibly.
Maybe.
So
What happens if both of them were active at the same time?
That has never happened in history, in recorded history. Cat, out of the way. But also, might recall that a lot of the temples you've gone to have had their entrances somewhere else, and you've been kind of teleported into the temples.
Or eaten by a tree.
Or eaten by a tree.
Both
But you
vol-
have no idea if like the temple that was inside the tree was actually inside the tree or somewhere else, and the entrance was the tree.
both volcanoes probably have the same magma chamber. So having
maybe the temple is actually like between the two, where all the the hotbed activity is located, and it just vents into 2 different chimneys.
Yeah, the hotbed activity.
And the only reason I'm making you guys like start there, because we could have started in, say, Hateno Village, which is a safe spot for you guys ish, is because then it would require traveling, and I think we're done with travel. So we're just we're just gonna skip the travel part. You've traveled. You have arrived at this valley where the Sheikah think there's a possible entrance to the temple. They can't really figure that out themselves because they're not the heroes. That's something you'll have to figure out.
Great.
Yeah, so we all meet up in some hellish hot zone. I assume it's like a cave or something.
Most likely a cave. It is like a desert area, and there's some Sheikah supplies. It's basically a Sheikah outpost. It's probably one of the closer Sheikah outposts to Goron City, because Goron City is under Ganondorf's control. It's one of their multiple waypoints because they try to keep tabs on what's happening everywhere, like good little spies. So you all have been kind of trickling in, some faster than others. I think the first to arrive would have been Zed.
Great. Awesome.
With the person who helped him and Sky. Though Sky probably... actually, Sky wouldn't have come with you. She would have gone with whoever else you managed to rescue, to make sure they're safe. So you're alone. That way I have one person less to rope.
Is Earl doing okay?
Earl's being a whiny
He's currently
brat.
on my desk.
He he hates it when I take my tablet out.
The evil square.
The evil square.
It's not a square, actually.
That is
You think
correct.
Earl knows the difference between a square and a rectangle?
They're different kinds of boxes, so yes.
My god.
This one's just flat box with no sides.
Yeah, he will absolutely sit on it as if in a box.
Yeah, cats
He
love
used
squares.
he used to be able to sprawl over it entirely when he was a kitten. Now he can't. Now he has to sit like loaf position to be able to fit on it.
Jesus. What a good kitty cat. Anyway, the
yeah,
rest of you
so
bastards show up. There's
you all show up.
yeah.
Mhm.
gonna say?
There's Zed and some weird looking motherfucker with a, very shiny spear. Oh shit, you guys I had some kind of magic spear. I don't remember how that worked out. I don't know, it's still listed as a guardian spear in my thing because I'm not very good at this.
I gave you a bonk stick. I don't know about a
Bonk
spear.
stick, yes,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
the bonk stick.
Carter never gave me the stats for the bonk stick.
Carter,
Exactly.
the bonk
yeah,
stick, please.
bonk
It's a
stick.
+2 bonk.
Doesn't it just +2 bonk and that's it? Or was it?
No,
No, you said it was magical technomancer things, but since we didn't have a technomancer, you didn't tell me at the time.
God.
and I joked at the
Oh,
time.
suffer.
I joked at the time that obviously Carter had made it Technomancer only, so she didn't actually have to stat it. And now here I am. By the way, I'm playing Technomancer. Hello.
We
yes,
exist to make Karu suffer.
it's true.
It works great.
Yes, I am playing a guy.
Wow.
I'm playing a white-haired guy with a hood and some clothes that look kind of like the climbing gear from
I thought you were just going
Botwa.
to say you were playing a white guy.
Well,
I mean, you still could be,
hey,
but that's where I
Karu,
thought you were going.
what is this character gonna look like? I'm curious.
Right.
not
Yeah, I am
sorry.
gonna be drawing his token since he doesn't have a token right now.
Yes, so even I don't know what I look like.
Yet.
You literally gave me the description. Other than that, he can describe himself while I frantically figure out if there's actually some kind of technomancer freaking staff.
I've got like I don't know. I've got some fairly rugged looking clothes. I've got a thing roughly the size of a Nintendo Switch hanging off of my waist, and like a dinner plate on my arm. Yeah, what's up? It's not actually a dinner plate.
That shield. I found stats for the shield.
Amazing.
Girl.
Sick.
How old does your character look?
Probably mid-20s.
Is that how old your character actually is, or just how old they look?
He's Sheikah. You can't tell.
For me to know and you to find out.
There's only two ages:
Actually.
college and very, very, very old.
There's also the like meditation levels of old. They have 3 life stages.
No,
Oh.
there's very, very, very old, college age, and a mummy.
Yeah.
Just a mummy.
Yep, real thing that Shinto priests did. At least a couple of times. It wasn't like incredibly common, but
Did in the past.
and are legally forbidden from doing so since ritual suicide is illegal in Japan.
Anyways.
Don't make us trigger warning this entire episode.
Ah, God damn it.
Please.
So I will say, question. Do you think Mavar or Tika would show up first?
Mavar
Tika.
is probably getting there as quickly as possible, because the quicker I get there, the quicker I can leave, and I am going to die a desiccated fish.
Yeah, Mavar's either first or dead.
And since apparently I didn't die, I think that means I'm first.
Well,
I mean, Mavar had the most to travel because Mavar was. Let me open up the world map. Mavar was near Coastal City.
Yes, but there was water there, and it was wonderful. And then there was sand, and then there was hot sand, and then there was hot woods, and then there was dry woods, and then there was still dry woods, and now there's hot sand again.
I mean, let's be real. You probably sailed south to that river that's like off to the side of Goron City, the name, and went up that
mean,
river. To
You
the
know, us
mountains.
on this map, on this cover art instead of a map, so you can.
There's a freaking handout for that reason.
Ugh.
It's so
I hope
hard
you're
done
not
by.
doing anything important on the map because I now have an Earl on my chest.
Okay, fine.
What?
I will switch you over to the map so I can show things. There.
I need a pointer.
All right. So I'm imagining that you went like meh. Oh god, I can't move the map. There.
There was
There.
glorious water, and then everything sucked for a week.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it took about 20 days to get there. 18 of which were in water.
Were glorious, and then it sucked a lot. For all the days that were
Meanwhile-
great, they packed all of that greatness, flipped it around, and shoved it into 3 days.
Meanwhile, Tika went here first because she had to make a detour and then had to travel all the way down. So it took her 10 days to get there.
Okay, so Mamara shows up after Tika.
And then the Zed probably took 11 days.
Oh, so Tika got there first?
Apparently.
Huh.
And probably the last one to arrive is Rava because she was sailing as well.
She had much to discuss, I believe.
She had to rescue her girlfriend. I mean, her
Wife?
wife.
Excuse me? Her
She
wife?
had to
Yeah, I was
remarry
gonna
her
say.
wife also.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
She had important hot girl shit to do.
Yeah. So it took her a month. To be fair, she got rescued pretty early on, so
Earl.
somewhere like a month to get there, but most of that was sailing and most of that was sailing with her new wife. So, you know.
New same old wife.
Yeah.
To be fair, this chart assumes that travel time on the seas is the same as travel time walking on land, which
That's true, which we already said it was like half, so 15 days.
yeah.
Oh, wait, that means that Mavar would have taken.
No. Navar
No,
would have
no, no,
taken
no,
the
no,
extra
no, no.
time and been like, no, I can't go any faster. I'm recovering. Love.
I guess that depends on if you traveled by ship or if you traveled by swimming.
And then go, ooh.
Both, actually. Mavar had a ship pulling him, but he was basically tied to the ship and was in the water the whole time.
So they had to go slowly so as not to, like,
We could untie you. You could say, no.
But we can't go fast enough with you under. That's fine. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm okay here.
You guys have had at least one long rest since being deadified, so you can fix your sheets to have full everything.
Lady have been deadified since like level 4.
Well, Karu, you said that
I'm
we
in for enough.
become level 10, so I was presuming that we had everything we needed.
Yeah, you've all hit level 10.
What?
I thought you guys were like 11. Okay.
Oh, you want us
What?
to level
No.
up?
You want us to level
10
up
is
again? Okay, I
fine.
can do that.
10 is fine.
No,
You guys get a power boost at 11. I'd rather
I
not.
know. That's why I'm like, ooh, ooh.
Exactly.
Now I really want my rod back. Listen, I had a frost rod. Now I don't have a frost rod. I'm really kind of mad about it.
You have plate mail. Shut up, Earl. Take that away.
No, you won't.
You gave him plate mail? He was already hard enough to hit.
I know.
You know, this is her own damn fault at this point.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
That's why I'm not sympathetic at all.
Anyways, so I will say if Tika got there first, she basically tackle hugs everyone as they show up, which is especially funny because she might have knocked Zed down.
I will say that
Orgon
when
clang.
yeah, I will say when Tika sees Zed, Zed looks a lot different. First, Zed's hair is no longer tucked under a cap. It is now in a single gold plate, like plaited braid down one shoulder. Second, and most obvious, plate mail.
That's nice.
Also,
Zed! Hug!
blah,
Tackle
also,
hug!
also chain skirt as well. It's pretty obvious that Zed is biologically female at the moment.
Well,
Okay,
you've always been biological female. I think what
But
you mean
obvious.
is you're
Presenting.
presenting female.
Presenting, that's what I
Yeah, there you go.
meant.
That's nice. Zed is still Zed.
Uh-huh.
Zed!
Yeah, hi. Ugh.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah. I want to fucking punch Ganondorf in the freaking nose and break it. But
I mean,
yes.
yeah. Next time, maybe don't, stop talking when you start your sentence like that. Just saying. Anyways, are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, could be much worse.
I mean, yes.
I'm just gonna pull Tika back to look over and make sure that she's okay. Probably pat her down a bit. Make sure that there's nothing broken or nothing that needs to be, fixed, because I'm the one who normally fixes that.
I'm fine now, Zed.
Yes. Squint.
I have a
Now.
question though. Given the fact that you just had to basically regrow all your feathers,
Oh no.
are there any changes in the color and like markings?
Because Zeb would absolutely notice that.
That's a good question I didn't think of, actually. Let me just take a look. Why did you ask me this? Like, I've thought of a lot of things.
Because
Exactly.
Changing.
Well, considering that tokens might be remade.
I mean, if I wanted to make her look more like a blue jay, it would probably be her feathers look more like the markings on a blue jay instead of the speckled as much, because I didn't know how to draw that properly, so that's why I went with the speckles.
Oh. Well.
Oh, could the speckles have been like her like childhood feather markings, and now that she's grown up, she has like
actually
adult feathers grown in?
Hang
Hey,
on.
wait a minute.
So it would probably the feather patterns, because I tried to do these patterns. I'll have to try them, but they probably look more like this. I just posted an image of a blue jay. So yes, the pattern has changed on her feathers, at least on her wings and on probably on her tail too.
Oh my god. So once Zed has made sure that nothing is broken, Zed's gonna kind of narrow their eyes and then just kind of gently raise one of Tika's arms and be like, huh. This is
the pattern changed. I mean, it kind of. I'm not shocked. I kind of had to regrow all of them, but
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase. I don't want to punch Ganondorf and break his nose. I want to punch Ganondorf and break everything.
You'll have to get in line, and after I shoot him in the face a few times. But anyways, I will explain more once everyone is here, because I really don't want to explain these kind of things more than once. I don't want to explain it even once, but I think I can explain it once at least. But I'm gonna wait until everyone's back.
That'll be. Yeah.
I should also be with Zed, probably. I'm just like kind of nearby.
Probably.
I have started drawing. However, I started sketching on the wrong layer.
Nice.
Oh, no.
So just let me know when to switch over.
Yeah, you can switch.
Okay. The big question is, do I do the Canadian accent?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Please.
How's it going, eh?
Oh, hi. Said, who's this?
Garm, who's this?
My name's Dal. I helped break Zed out of the the castle of Ganondorf and all that. I work with the Sheikah.
can tell from, how you look. Thank you for helping, Zed.
Glad to help, eh?
I'm really glad we don't have cats.
Yeah.
You having some trouble keeping your composure there? Fuck.
your closure there.
I said composure, but I started slipping into the accent.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Sorry, it's funny.
it's just close enough to how I normally talk that it's so hard to switch back and forth, which I'm sure I won't regret.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just got rid of Dargo and his
Oh
odd
jeez, bud.
and decided to go with Canadian
Oh,
over the top
friendship.
Canadian accent.
I think it's funny as
Oh,
shit.
worst buddy.
Oh,
You.
No, you're not. Hug.
Anyways, well, thank you for helping, Zed. Wait, where's Sky? Kathy told me that Sky was gonna go help you too.
She's with some prisoners that we also rescued. Not in
Just-
prison. Former prisoners, eh?
You just
I
see
figured.
Zed frowning at this.
Hmm?
Yeah. Somebody has to tell her again not to be so freaking reckless. Do you know what her strategy was to get in there to try and get me out?
Probably a strategy similar to what you would have done.
I would. She walked up and she said, "Hey, I'm Zelda," and let herself get captured.
Yeah, that sounds like something you do.
So exactly what you would have done.
Is this when LeVar walks in?
The difference is,
Fantastic.
I am actually not, in fact, Zelda.
Are you sure?
Do you want me to punch?
Tackle hug.
No. We're not making this any longer. I need to go back to the ocean.
Wait. And then you just see Zed walk up, take out an oversized water skin, flip it open, and just start pouring it on top of Mavar.
Oh, I knew I liked you.
We're still hugging LeVar, by the way.
Yeah, don't care.
How's it going, eh?
Oh, you got a guide too? That's nice.
Mhm.
Very nice. Can we go back to the ocean now?
No, we still have to go in the volcano, or I mean the fire temple.
So what?
Might be the same thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to do something with cryonis to keep my armor air conditioned.
Can it melt?
No, well, maybe.
No, I think that everything inside of it can, though.
Yeah.
So why don't you make one right now and let Mavar sit on it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, Mavar, just move over like 5 feet,"
I scoot over like 5 feet.
and then I'm just gonna cast cryonis on the puddle of water that was under Mavar, and
See, now you have a seat to sit on, and it'll slowly turn into water and help keep you cool at least.
wait. Hold on 1 second. I'm not done. I'm just gonna cast it 2 more times because I can do it up to 3 times, and make it into more or less a chair. Just
Yes.
Well, that'll work for now, at least.
You'd think Dargo would have been here first because it's all like fire and foosh and.
Yeah, so I've actually got news about that, eh?
What?
Oh, so he's running late. That's fine.
I mean, he is kind of slow walking, but you think rolling he would be able to, get here
I
quicker.
guess not stealthy rolling.
Dargo's not coming.
What?
He what?
He's not dead. But
Why
Why is he not here?
Yeah, he has to be here.
Your friend Dargo has suffered some very perilous injuries. It'll take a long time to heal. Let's put it that way.
Dargo!
He's off in hiding with Arito that helped save him.
No, we have to rescue Dargo.
We need Dargo.
We need to draw and quarter Ganondorf.
But he's
How tall is your character, Garb?
Slightly taller than Zed.
What? Oh my god, you're a short.
Towers over you and shakes you.
I'm a Sheikah, buddy. Like I'm not one
Okay,
of the Gigantor
so around.
races.
As you get shooketh.
Yeah.
But Zed is short even for humans.
But we need Dargo.
How are we gonna do the whole fire thing without the fire guy? Well,
Sorry, I
that
had
one-
to sneeze. We'll figure it out, eh?
But
We?
You'll
Yeah,
probably
but-
want my help.
Okay.
What can you even do?
I would like to pull out the roughly Nintendo Switch size thing at my waist. This is a Sheikah slate. Y'all the fancy weird Sheikah stuff you see sitting around, ancient civilization, magical technology, you know. Yeah, this is how you interact with those when you're not, big fancy hero man.
but
Why'd
you're
you
not
make it?
Dargo.
That's true.
You were not Jamaican.
It's shifting back and forth real bad.
Well, that's on you.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
There you go. That's all you gotta say, and then you're in the accent again.
Oh yeah. Calm down, my trout.
Mika's just kind of glaring at not Dargo.
You aren't Dargo. Don't like.
I'm well aware that I'm not a big, I'm not a Goron. It's true. I'm not. I don't know what else to call him.
Our
You
friend?
just see Mavar staring, glaring at Doll, and then slowly, like from the edges inward to his eyes, just kind of fades until boop. But you can still feel the glare, even though you can't see him.
Are you still
That's
holding
no-
me?
No,
Okay.
Did you just reverse Cheshire Cat?
maybe.
Listen. The condition that Dargo is in, if he went into the Fire Temple now, he would not be coming back out. He is neither physically nor mentally suited to this anymore.
But he could have come and told us himself.
Could he though?
If he had run into much of anything, there's a very real chance he would die. The things Ganondorf did to him, I cannot repeat.
Unhappiness.
Yeah, well.
Such unhappiness.
How's the sketch going?
No, Hikaru has a sketch going.
I thought you were straight.
Garm, it's your character.
It looks like this. It's sketching. I'll tell you that. It looks good. It looks good. I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't
It's
know.
your character.
Bigger,
He looks-
smaller.
He looks floofy. I appreciate it.
He also looks young.
He looks 25 for a Sheikah. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Look,
yeah.
some people just don't age like my dad does.
Yeah, good
some
lord.
people age like your mom. So.
I've met Pai's dad.
Uh-huh.
Pai's dad looks like he's about 80, and it turns out he's looked like that since he was about 20.
Anyways.
It's okay, my parents don't listen to this.
I think he knows. You can't not know. Anyway, I know this is not exactly the desired outcome, but
Think.
just, this way you stand a decent chance of seeing him again sometime. If he came here, he would die. That's not a question.
You swear he's safe? 100%?
I can give you a good 95.
Swap.
That's hey,
Listen.
that's about as good as you can actually get at this point. He's not gonna be running off headlong into danger.
No,
I swear to the goddesses, I will find him and I will smack him until he actually rests.
I guarantee he's keeping himself well hidden.
Good.
You hear from behind Zed someone going, "No one is safe until we deal with Ganondorf." As Rava walks up.
Rava! Temple hug.
Yup.
You guys walk out the shadows?
No,
She's
a rogue.
Okay.
She probably could.
Yeah, she
If
probably
she
could.
wanted to, yes.
I've been here for 3 days already. Where are you guys?
Tika's just hugging Rava now.
Mm-hmm.
She hugs you back. I missed you
Damn
guys.
it, all I can see is the nose now.
I mean, it's a very big nose.
It's a schnoz.
It is a schnoz.
You have a problem with it?
No.
No, it's just
But
a very big nose.
He kind of
Okay.
looks like he needs to be a gnome in 5e.
I mean,
because of that.
Ooh.
yeah.
Listen, I like gnomes, but I'm not gonna deny that they have big honking noses.
Maybe that's why he's so freaking short.
I admit, I always forget that gnomes and goblins are different things.
Goblins are green most of the time.
So, Rava, are you okay?
I'm fine, yes. Though I have some unfinished business with Ganondorf.
We all do.
Yeah, I think we all do. Mavar, you're all right too, right? What happened?
Mavar grumpily goes back into existing.
Tika hugs him again.
Mavar absentmindedly scratches his arm, and you briefly see flashes of white, like almost like lightning, and you can tell that these are new scars.
Tika continues to hug Mavar.
Oh yeah, he's also missing his lantern, which you probably would have noticed.
Mavar, where's your lantern?
Well, normally I would be heartbroken and tell you that Ganondorf smashed it. Normally I'd also be able to tell you that Riri stopped talking.
Huh?
What?
Can Riri be heard outside of the stick?
Not by. I mean, I imagine she can only speak to you because she speaks in Poe.
I'm sorry?
God, it's like that.
In Poe.
She's and I don't think she's visible at all during the day because
No.
Poe souls cannot be seen during the day. She's there, but probably bobbing around your head, very loudly talking in your ear.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to introduce you because nobody can see you because it's
Stall.
not dark.
That's what
I
it
swear
is.
to God, I should have eaten you like a cookie.
She speaks stall because she's an undead.
So, Mavar's just talking and then starts clicking and making more percussive sounds. And he goes, if I could trade you for Kathy, I would.
I have Kathy with me.
She talks less.
You just can't understand her.
What? How? But
Also, who are you talking to?
Riri's over there. Stop moving, you little shit.
Oh, hi, Riri. I can't see you, but hello.
It's okay. She's circling your head now.
Okay.
Repeat. You know you're edible, right?
Mavar, don't be mean to your sister.
I'd like to look over at Zed and go, is this normal?
no, this is kind of tame.
Oh, good. Wonder if I have any vodka.
Zed's just gonna reach in and pull out a different water skin and uncork it.
I'll take a swig and hand it back.
It's not water.
Water, 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 water.
This isn't water.
Well, then what's the point?
It's alcohol.
It
That's
helps.
the worst.
Mm-hmm.
Alcohol means you're dehydrating, which means you're losing water.
Well, just remember, if you need to get water from a water skin, use the one that's blue, not the one that's red.
Red Dead, alright, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh,
everyone.
by the way, at least Riri can, sit in the stick where she's supposed to be all the time and warn us so we can't get surprised in the middle of the night.
Oh,
Oh.
cool. Also, why would
That's
she
good.
sit in a stick all day? Isn't that boring?
So I've been told.
Yeah, that's.
Would you want to
sibling
be in
for
a
you.
stick all day?
If it would
I think-
stop the chattering, yes.
I think Riri likes Tika.
Well, Tika, you're haunted now. Congratulations.
Okay. I can't hear her, so sorry, Riri, wherever you are. So Riri's okay without the lantern?
Apparently she likes the stick that the prince lent me. I don't
The
know how I'm going to
trident?
explain that. Yeah. It's been really useful for fighting.
That's good.
Yeah, but I still gotta give it back.
What if the ghost possessing it says no?
Can you hear her?
No.
There you go then.
But what can the person who's holding the stick hear her? If she's in it?
Let's find out. And Mavar just hucks the stick at Tika.
She just catches it, it's like, warn me next time. Can I hear anything?
No.
No. Too bad. Here! And she tosses it back at Mavar.
Mavar dodges it and it goes clattering.
Mavar, even if your bratty little sister's in there, you still need to actually respect the weapon. And then I'm just gonna walk over, pick it up, dust it off, kind of polish
Riri's
it a
just
little bit.
bouncing off of Mavar's head now.
I can't wait until nighttime when we can at least see her.
Me too.
So, besides the whole lantern thing, you're okay, Mavar?
I'm watching very closely.
Hang on. Damn, I'm not trained in that.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Doing great. Had a nice vacation. It was wonderful. So relaxing.
Mavar, I'm not asking if what you went through was okay because, none of us probably, But I want to make sure you're okay at this moment. There's a difference.
At this moment, I have a bit of a headache. But I guess other than that, at this moment, fine. Oh, by the way, you know how we can do magical things? I gesture towards Zed.
Mm-hmm.
And well. And Mavar sticks his hand out, wiggles his little fingers. For the low, low cost of 100 rupees, I can make you a spellcaster.
But
Huh?
you're advertising to the wrong person. I'm just gonna point to Tika.
See, any low level spell that I could cast, you could then cast.
Why would I want to do that when I have an awesome new bow? Also, I got this! And Tika just brings out her great fairy bow. It's so shiny.
What the hell is that?
What does it do?
It hits things a lot harder.
Ooh.
Was that possible?
I mean, yes. I also needed something to replace all of my bows.
All of them?
You just hear Zed growl. Like,
Yeah, all of my bows got smashed. Wasn't fun.
yeah. Alright, we're chopping Ganondorf up into little itty bitty pieces and then feeding him.
At a
to
certain
his
point, while I
minions.
do agree with you, you're sounding kind of unhinged. Just warning you.
Yeah, well,
But-
I never
oh.
said that I was completely entirely okay.
Mm-hmm. But okay, so I have to show you what this bow does because it's really cool. First of all, guys, it's a long bow. So Tika holds out her bow, and then she basically twists it slightly, and it folds in on itself.
What?
And then when she brings it back out, the bowstring is actually pure energy. It isn't a string.
Huh.
And then she holds it in both of her hands, and the middle part comes apart, and each of the ends of the bow are actually bladed, and she can use them as two short swords.
What?
Very
You
interesting.
gave. Is that a bow of Icarus?
No, it's the Great Fairy bow.
But-
I got it from the Great Fairy.
Who is this Icarus you talk of?
But yeah, because I had to go to the Great Fairy and get healed by her. So she gave me this to replace all my bows that I lost.
So, just so you all know, Ganondorf definitely knows I escaped.
Just so you all know, Ganondorf definitely knows that I have the Triforce of Courage, and that started happening in a lot of places at once. He's probably gonna put it together if he hasn't already.
I mean, he might know I'm dead, but it matters on if he gets a report. The fact he doesn't get a report from, the Lightning General for a while. Because he's dead.
What? You just sees me like kind of stiffen, turn and stare. The who now had you?
You know the Silver Lionel that I mentioned who, helped destroy Rito Village?
You hear a cross between a snarl and a scream.
Yeah. That wasn't fun.
Oh, well done.
Well,
I mean, yeah, he's dead now. He absolutely is dead, and I'm really glad about that.
Well, I can't say that my captor's dead. We're working on it. We mean Don't give me that. We want to kill Ganondorf, right?
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yes. No, I thought you were talking about someone else besides him, so I wasn't sure. So
I'm a special fishy.
Oh. So we busted out the potential Zeldas and destroyed the thing that was more or less mind controlling them.
wait, that was a thing?
Yes.
Creepy.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. It tried to do it to me.
Extra creepy.
Uh-huh.
There would be nothing to control there.
I
Hey,
would
I
like to
wasn't gonna say
just
that.
I would like to just judo flip Mavar onto their back.
Doesn't Mavar weigh like 800 pounds?
Yep.
I would like to use Mavar's own weight against them and judo flip them onto their back.
Mavar just starts levitating. So, how's that going for you?
I'd like to grab Mavar by his feet and start spinning him around.
So, what was your name? Talos?
Oh god,
No.
he's asking while he's spinning around. Oh, what's your name?
What was it like traveling
His
with His Majesty?
I let go mid sentence.
My name is Dal.
So what was it like traveling with Zed?
I would like to take a drink.
That's a good answer.
And how would you do that? Because I have the alcohol.
You gave it to him.
I took it back when he took the sip.
Oh yeah, that's true. I've
You just grab
experienced.
your water skin.
It beats captivity.
That's the blue. No, Dal. I'm just gonna take the blue one and give him the red one.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I have my own. Don't worry.
Not if you've been traveling with me for 11 days.
That's a fair point.
It beats being chained up in a dungeon, but you know,
Only by a little bit?
yeah.
So, do you have to dress up to get into Gerudo City now, or not? Zed.
What?
I don't
I
think
mean,
you're going into Gerudo City.
Not anytime soon.
That would be
A bad idea. Before we deal with this.
I think Mavar's just giving him shit. Not a real question.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Mavar's trying to ask, are you gonna go around looking like princess now?
Well, it doesn't really matter considering that they already know.
Yeah.
What do you prefer, though?
I don't know. This is.
If only you had time by yourself to think about these things.
I thought about it too much and I still don't know. I guess it depends on the day. Sometimes it's more comfortable like this, and sometimes it's more comfortable like I used to look.
Okay, just tell us.
All right. But that means the first one we get wrong of the day is a freebie because you haven't told us yet.
Yeah, that.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not gonna force you to think of me one way or another at this point, because I don't know myself.
Well, I mean, you're not forcing me to think of you. I'm just trying not to think. Would you stop bouncing on my head?
Zed is just looking up and like, gosh darn it, I want it to be night so I can see this.
Can I just say, out of character, Dal's hood looks like it's about to bite down on him because it looks like it has
like
teeth.
a shark mouth. I'm loving it.
I'm digging it. Yeah.
Maybe it was one of the presents from the fishes.
It's just all I can think about. Like, if you
His
added eyes
teeth.
on the top, it would absolutely look like it has
Karu.
teeth.
You need to put 2 white dots on the top and maybe a
That
couple of
might
slashes
actually
that would
work.
be scales.
No, that might actually work for
Fins.
the Sheikah, because the basically either disguising or camouflaging by looking at something else. You know, like moths with the death eye or the skulls on the wings or whatever.
I've heard of moths before.
They fly into lights. They're kind of stupid.
True.
God. All I can
You
think
know,
about
for a
is that
second, I thought you
chin.
forgot to color his hair, but no, he
No.
has white hair.
He's a Sheikah.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't give me eye colors, but I'm assuming he just has yellow chic eyes.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I mean, they seem kind of bright, even for Sheikah, but
I don't know.
Got
hold on.
technology in my blood.
Well, then they should be bright blue, right?
That just makes me think of the pupils
whole
being
red
like gear shaped instead.
Because that was the other guy, the other Sheikah.
No,
You
he wasn't.
met.
He was just a dickbag.
Yeah,
Well,
he was the asshole.
He was still a Sheikah.
It's got very
What?
fancy.
I thought he was Yiga.
Yiga or Sheikah, technically.
Boo.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about the race, not the affiliation. Anyways, this guy looks more friendly.
Well, that's
But honestly, with Garm saying he has technology in his blood, all I could think of was pupils shaped like gears.
God, no.
no, it's just the power symbol.
Oh God.
Saving that for a cyberpunk character. Actually, I think you
fair
can
enough.
get cosmetic contacts like that, like in real life.
Oh,
You
probably.
can.
Look, you can tattoo your eyeballs black. I'm pretty sure you can get cosmetic contacts with anything you damn well please.
That's true. Also, don't do that.
Yeah, please don't. Ow.
It's perfect.
Yes.
Just a one.
Wait, does that mean you have to press that to force restart or to turn off?
I've
Just
heard,
don't punch really hard in that eyeball, because then he goes to sleep.
I've heard worse
I
places
mean-
for a power switch. I've seen Chobits.
Oh, God.
We're not talking about that show.
That's arm.
1990s anime sure was a trip, huh?
A bad one.
Yep.
I mean, anime is still a weird trip.
It's true. I'm gonna stop thinking about this.
Probably a good idea.
While thinking about this.
Oh my god, you actually gave the Wait, Car, you have to make the 3 little gills.
Angry eyes.
Oh no, I've got a megalodon hood. I'm adorable.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's great.
I love it.
Me too.
And
Oh,
if I didn't want to be cute, I shouldn't have gotten Car to do the art. It's true.
I mean, yeah.
Oh my god. It's a freaking cloak of the reef shark.
Don't make me give him another magic item.
He's a technomancer. I think it's okay.
You know, you seem to have a lot of designs on that cloak there. You ever thought of getting a tattoo?
Unfortunately, tattoos would make me too easily identifiable.
So temporary. Mavar just wanders around, staring at Doll, going, "What if we use squid? No, that kind of ink would stay for far too long."
What if we put a tattoo on the butt?
No, that'd be way too recognizable.
Tattoo on the butt of just like shark teeth marks, like the hood.
Question: does Mavar have any new tattoos?
Scars are like tattoos.
But would he have like tried to maybe add tattoos to the scar area?
He's drawn them out yet, but he hasn't gotten the right pigment because it's kind of rare, and the Sheikah didn't have it.
Okay.
It's the glow in the dark kind that he's looking for. So he's been practicing with marking out where he's going to add to the scars to make it a little bit more like lightning.
That's cool as
Not
shit.
too much like lightning, but a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want to see Mavar with those tattoos done.
Same.
So
Good.
I do have a question because everyone basically got a new wardrobe.
Yeah.
So what y'all wearing?
I would just redesign Tika's clothes.
Well,
That seems like a you problem.
I'm more or less wearing plate mail with a tabard that looks a lot like the Royal Hylian soldier armor. The main difference is the bottom part also has a chain skirt So, there's that. And also, part of Zed's bangs are pulled back and held in place by a hair clip that has a single feather from it.
Mavar's cloak is no longer dark blue. It's more of a gray color with irregular stripes of off-white, giving it the appearance of bones. Not like in the shape of anybody's skeleton, but just looking kind of like bones.
Karu, what's happening to his face?
Oh no, he's melting. It's like you put a Ken doll in an oven.
Hey, there's the timer
The Ken
beeping.
doll's done. What are you doing, Garu?
Oh.
You're muted, Zio.
It's easier to do colored line art with certain tones if you just make it the same color as the whatever you're replicating and then change it afterwards to make sure you didn't miss an area.
Karu would never miss an area.
Until she posts it and then notices it.
Damn it. Yeah, she wouldn't forget anybody's shading completely.
And get merch of it.
Shut up.
Baka. Love you, Pie.
Love you too.
Also, I think I'm just gonna stick with a Guardian Spear instead of the bonk stick.
Oh.
Why not?
Bonk.
What?
Well,
Bonk
for one
stick
thing,
has stuff.
now Karu doesn't have to figure out what the bonk stick has.
No.
Oh, trust me, we're
Don't
still
make it
figuring
easy.
out what the bonk stick
Yeah,
has.
don't make it easy on her.
I'm pretty
She
sure it
certainly
was
didn't
just a
make it
plus
easy on
2
us.
weapon.
Nope.
No, you said there were other things that were for the technos.
For the technos.
Listen,
I don't know. I think you guys are just shitting me. I want a timestamp of me saying this.
I'm in techno.
now you
Well-
got to give it to him for that.
Show, you're on timestamp duty.
Shit. It might have been in voice.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, obviously it was in voice.
If it wasn't recorded, Karu's not going to count it, so you're going to have to look. As for Tika's clothing, I hate the fact that once again Karu was asked these things spur of the fucking moment. Because she's a bitch.
Why is there a black outline on the edge?
Huh?
At the very edge of the tip of the scarf.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You cheating bastard.
Alright, you know what? This is getting on my nerves.
Good job, Karu. Tika is still, of course, wearing Rito-style clothing, because fuck anyone who tries to take away clothing that she likes like that. God damn it, I don't know. Honestly, her hair feathers are probably shorter at this point because she got a lot of feathers cut off.
I have a question.
Yep.
Since she regrew everything and now she's got the like look of
More Blue Jay look.
Blue Jay look, does that mean that she has that like back of the head kind of crest that Blue Jays have?
Probably. Again, I tried to base her off of Blue Jay and I royally fucked up.
Yeah. But like because she used to have that like one feather going forward, which honestly does kind of make me feel like it was a
Hey, you're bleeding onto the nice cloak with your scarf colors.
It's fine because I haven't colored the cloak. It looked kind of like the kind of feathery thing that the young Rito have,
Mhm.
especially in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
have that changed to like the back crest of an adult.
Yeah, that would probably work. Her clothing is probably back to being more reddish, just because I think it contrasts really well with the blues. And yeah, shorter feather hair. It's still there because Rito, but
So are you drawing too?
no. All right now. Fuck that shit. Do you really think I'd be able to draw and pay this much attention to what everyone's saying?
No. I
Fair
gave that up in the first like 2 minutes.
enough. I can get away with it because I'm just mostly listening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't have the attention span for that kind of shit, Karu, and you know that.
Though Rava will tell you guys that not everything that happened, but more like he cursed my clan.
What?
My clan has been destroyed by Ganondorf.
Like, destroyed everyone's dead, or...
But you don't you need that?
The way the clans work, you are a clan because you own water. He has cursed my clan so that any water that is owned by it turns into miasma.
What?
Oh my god,
So
that's so
my
sad.
people had two options: stop being part of the clan and take on another clan name, or die.
I'm sorry about that.
So I was rescued by the coastal Gerudo pirates. And
Love art.
she's not now. It makes sense because like Rava's wardrobe changes. She looks a lot more piratey now, because she's wearing coastal Gerudo getup. It covers a bit less skin, and because she had like the full like full arm covered clothing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the coastal ones don't really need to necessarily cover because they have the like breeze of the ocean, etc., etc. So we switched clans. It turns out the coastals don't really have a clan. They are all part of the same global clan. And I had to remarry my wife.
What?
Well, at least you got to remarry her again.
It was a very interesting ceremony at sea. But she is safe with the coastal Gerudo, and she will remain with them until Ganondorf has been dealt with.
Okay. I'm glad she's safe.
Me too.
Out of character, man. Everybody else's like sucks.
Also, turns out not all of these have colored liner. What the fuck passed me? Some of them have colored line
Nice
art.
one,
Some
Karu.
of them don't.
Classic.
Anyways, this one does, and I guess we may be making new tokens, so
I
whatever.
figured we would.
Quote, we.
Yeah. Shush.
Oh shit, my new character's cute. I'm gonna go grab something.
Okay.
I like how he says, "Oh no, my character's cute." Like there was any other option with Karu doing the art.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least he
Especially
fits
in
in
the
the
style
circle.
of Legend of Zelda.
At least he flippin' fits in the circle, unlike some of us giant heads.
That I think that's the problem with the giant heads.
You mean Mavar?
Oh my god, why is
That-
he so large?
That was implied, yes.
So
It's like
Louis.
one head. Look, putting a cloak on
On an already large character.
on a fish is hard.
And how many fish did you have to do?
What's this?
With the cloak, only one.
In general, like 4.
4.
See,
And Riri's the cutest. How can you
Wait,
not look
that-
at Princess Riri and think she's adorable?
even he fits better. Though try putting a cloak on him. I don't think it works.
He
I
would just
mean, let's be
flash it.
real. He'd try to put on the cloak and it would get stuck halfway.
He also has like a fin thing there.
How's the art stream going?
We were commenting on other people's tokens.
Like my giant head.
You mean the ego or?
Yes.
Alright.
Or the fish go.
Thanks, Riri.
Hey man, that's why your head's so big. You need space for 2 in there.
Right,
Oh,
so the
God.
old tokens had. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and Karu discovered that she didn't color the line art for everybody.
like I
Yeah,
said.
well, the newer ones do have slightly colored line art, so whatever. Because like Riri's, I basically chose the darkest color I think that
Uh-huh.
would work. That wasn't black,
Which is fine. And then some of them are just like,
and then you have this guy.
nope.
Well, I mean, to be fair, with the white hair, you kind of have to. He goes from really
Yeah.
dark colors to really light.
Yeah, but like that one's just like a really dark,
Dark
Red.
red.
even on the blue parts. Even
Look
though the
at
blue...
that self-satisfied smirk on his damn face.
Wasn't she a female?
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
You're thinking of the prince, who's the purple
Oh.
one.
Yeah,
That's the pirate. Not the pirate, the captain.
That
Yeah,
that's the prince.
I feel like that should be the captain's smirk, though. Not this.
Oh, right.
Oh God, when she still had the mask on.
It's just so small.
I can see her ears and her hairs.
Oh no, now she all disappeared.
Nin nin.
She's so cute.
Oh my god, her eyes are tiny.
They are. I mean, they had to fit through the freaking eye holes.
That's all.
I mean, yeah. Did I? Oh yeah, no. This was like just. I didn't draw the mask separately. I had to. I don't know what I did.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Should I be keeping the stream going or
Yeah, I'm still.
wondering
I
if we
mean, I'm-
had? other stuff to cover.
I don't know. You guys still have.
Yeah, how far away are we from the alleged temple entrance?
So you have one more thing to figure out before you head into the temple.
No,
Where
no
the
brains.
entrance is.
Not just where the entrance is, but how you're going to survive.
I've been thinking that the entire time since I left.
Yeah, we have no way to deal with, the fact we might end up in a volcano where it hurts to breathe. And our whole body might light on fire.
That's only if you actually actively get into the lava. Or,
We don't know if the air is going to be so hot it burns our lungs.
I already know that it is, and it's terrible. I just want to be moist.
I don't think that's going to happen while we're in that temple, Mavar. Sorry.
nope. And unfortunately, we don't have any items that we had gotten from the people that we were allied with. Stares at Dal.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm just
so-
glad to actually have a bow again.
Do you know how the buddy system works, Dal?
The what?
Zed, I'm so disappointed with you. So since you're Dargo's substitute, what are we gonna do with this whole I don't want to die and I'm a poor little fishy?
Yeah, what can you do, Dal? We kind of need to know this.
Well, I can stab things really hard, run really fast, make all your arrows light on fire. I can jump real far.
Most of what you listed so far is things Rava can do.
I'm sure there was a brief like, "Hey, Rob, there."
No, Rava's a badass who can already do all these things. What unique thing can you do?
Probably just goes, I can light arrows on fire too.
It's like it's hard.
Looking at my characters. Well, I do have one fancy ability I can demonstrate if you'd like.
Okay.
Why don't you dodge up an arrow and fire it out the out the front of the cave?
Let me just double check something.
It's that one NPC who's coming back from getting water and just gets nearly shot at as he comes into the cave.
I have to double check something. Because Karu, this thing doesn't need arrows, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So Tika's like, oh, okay. And brings out her bow and draws the energy string. And you just watch as a spark of energy between the drawn bowstring and the front of the bow lights up. And it basically creates an arrow.
I got a short bow. You want to trade?
This is mine.
Oh shit, this ability doesn't work on objects.
So Tika just
Wait,
like, okay.
but it's not an object.
And shoots the arrow and waits for something to happen.
I jabbed my finger at my Sheikah Slate a few times and go, okay, so it doesn't work on weird energy projectiles. Which one do you use the fastest?
Rava. Unless
Rava.
we're flying, then it's me. And then if we're swimming, it's Mavar.
Alright, why don't you fly out of the cave? I'll do some magic shit to you.
That doesn't sound safe.
Aren't we trying to hide?
Yeah,
Alright,
but we got
Rava,
Zed.
run like 30 feet.
Okay. She will set out running.
And I would like to cast Decelerate. she slows down significantly. Well, I mean, she has to pass a saving throw, but there's a saving throw involved.
Okay. Rava will, not knowing exactly what's supposed to happen. What is saving throw?
DC 17.
What
Wisdom.
kind?
Oh,
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Wisdom.
So
Nothing
once
happened.
again, nothing happens, and we're just sitting watching as Rava runs.
Yeah, Zed. I'm just gonna like look it down and be like, "You're not really showing
Is something
anything."
supposed to happen?
I pat Dal's shoulder.
Okay,
Spells are
okay.
hard.
Magic doesn't work so well on you, heroes, I guess. I'm just gonna hit another button and just fucking dimension door the fuck out of here.
Hey, wait!
So, like, I hit a button, you see a rune appear on the wall beside me, I just, like, walk into it and disappear.
I try walking into it. Bonk!
Oh, that's great. Okay, now that's useful.
And then I just, like, walk back in from the front of the cave. I go, well, I can do that.
What?
Okay, that's cool.
Hmm.
So,
Man, I'm fucking useless.
Out of battle, to be fair.
I'm only marginally useful in battle. I just made shitty Rava. Damn it.
You'll be
I'm
fine.
gonna
No,
cry
you're
into my
Dal.
pizza now.
Pizza's already
Um,
salty. Don't do that.
To be fair, Dal, you do know that there is a potion that can be made to counter the extreme heat of a volcano.
I can help make fancy potions, including ones that can counteract the extreme heat of a volcano.
And you'd only tell us this now.
Well, that's
Slap.
useful.
I'm gonna take out my red water skin and take a long pull.
So, what do we need to make it?
What do we need to make it?
Most of the ingredients are easy to find. The one that's going to take the most work is you need the heart of a igneous talus.
Most of the ingredients are easy to find, but the hardest one to get is going to be the heart of an igneous talus.
Okay, where do we get one of those?
You find a big rock monster and then you kick the heck out of it. Did I swear in this one? I can never remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Kick
If
the
I'm in the game, we can swear.
Kick the shit fuck dumpster come out of it.
Okay, let's not go that far.
Thank you so much for that mental image there.
Do I make it so that your second bar is visible by everyone? Your
Second
MP, your MP, SP,
Moins?
whatever.
Yes.
Yes, we can see Moins.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Karu, can you adjust Rava's sheet, please? Firstly, health,
She needs health.
and also, did she get to 10?
Power goes, oh no.
Why can I see the numbers on your tokens but not on Dal's?
I don't know.
The heck? Oh, I see. They changed the way that editing frickin' stupid text. Stop. No. I can't do this.
This kills the DM.
Okay, I can see it. I can see the numbers. Okay. Can you see the numbers, Garb?
Where am I looking for numbers?
On your new token.
On your new token.
Where? Oh, there. Yeah.
I guess I'm putting Dargo over here.
Just don't put him in the middle of Lake Hylia.
Yeah, that's where he is. No,
I
I'm
mean,
just
he
putting
doesn't
him...
need to breathe, so.
I was gonna say he's not drowning, so okay.
You want Rava? Rava hasn't leveled up. I'm gonna have to fix that.
Hey Carter, can you do a completely useless task for me before you do that?
Sure.
I want you to add an emote to our channel.
Don't you have that ability?
No.
Yeah, he does. What?
Wait, do I? No, I
You
don't.
didn't even try.
I can't add a bear TTV emote.
Oh, yeah, it's for
Don't
Twitch,
do
not
this.
Discord.
Yeah.
Don't we have?
Why this? Why
Did
are
you
waiting-
miss?
Yeah, so apparently at some point one of the updates I had like a little toolbar that when you mouse over it, there's like a little toolbar with like deafen, mute, camera, and hang up right below the actual click to go to the window.
Nice.
That's a cool and useful feature.
It is. Is it?
No.
I'm shocked.
Okay. Yeah, it's done.
Sweet. Thanks.
All right.
Oh,
What
no.
kind of vision do you have?
I think I just have normie vision.
Normie vision? All right.
Well, the good news is you could change your spells by the next time we have combat, and we wouldn't notice.
It's true.
But the bad news is,
You're still a technomancer.
Well, he really wanted to be a technomancer.
Honestly, I think he'll still be cool. It's just we have to see how it works in combat.
What's wrong with being a technomancer?
Well, apparently you're just a crappy version of Rava.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes when I fight somebody. But yes, in
What is Carter gonna do about upgrading the cantrips?
What?
Hikaru, what you gonna do?
What do you mean?
Oh, our blessings.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
This gives the DM.
That thing.
Well, you have 2 weeks before.
yeah, mechanically, I am not super useful out of combat. I will say I am probably kind of useful narratively
Hmm.
because I know shit about Sheikah technology and all that crap.
Why didn't you pick stuff that works out of combat?
I'm stupid.
Garm, we have time that you can re-choose.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, you could have just cast jump on someone. That would have been, hey, look, I
And
can
also
do this.
cheaper than casting Dimension Door.
Well, they weren't very impressed by me saying jump.
I mean,
I am the least impressive member of this cast, don't worry about it. I have like 3 fancy combat tricks.
Most of my fancy combat tricks are no, don't hurt. Like,
I just run really
literally-
fast. That's it.
Hylia's Blessing is probably the most useful thing I can do. Second most useful thing is Cure Wounds. I've got a couple combat spells, but
What's 90 divided by 6? Like 15, right?
5 times 3, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Do I draw Tika next?
Yes.
Tika never-
Considering you never actually made a token for her in the first place, you just used my art, you cheater.
Hey, she still had a bit of a crest there.
Yeah, like again, I gave her a bit of a crest. There just wasn't a lot.
So I can sprint at about 16 kilometers per hour. So there's that?
What the fuck?
What?
How many?
If I dash, I hit
Yeah,
90
but how?
in a turn.
90 in a turn? Hang on.
The real question is, what's your strength score?
Not a lot.
How much?
11.
Well, I will say Tika could still outpace you flying because if she dashed, she can do 120 feet per round. But that's still really fast for on foot. Mm.
It'll be the second fight.
I remember why I didn't draw Tika.
You drew like 4 fish. You could figure out one bird. I want to say you're wrong, but they both speak Zoran.
It's true.
I still don't agree with that.
I agree.
Like, I could understand them being very similar, like, kind of how Spanish and French have similar roots, I guess. But they should still be different languages, goddammit.
I think in this analogy, Rito would be Spanish for being able to talk quicker. And the Zoran will be more florid in French.
I was gonna say the Zoro would be French for the way it sounds kind of arrogant.
And everything is an innuendo for
Yeah,
the
that's
soap
true.
operas.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
yeah.
to be fair, Spanish has a lot of sex talk.
No, you don't understand. If you want to say, I like you and I love you, it is the same sentence in French.
Is it not the same in English?
It's
No.
I like you or I love you.
Oh, man, English is fucked up.
That's because we
I
mug
mean,
things
yes,
with our
but
grammar.
in this moment, French is.
For the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, so good news, my speed is still within, like, plausible human speeds. It's less than half of that of Usain Bolt's fucking 100-meter dash speed. So that's insane.
Okay, yeah, but if you have to compare possible speed to Usain Bolt,
I mean,
I don't know how well you do in that.
I'm at 44% of it. It's not like I'm at, like, 90.
Yeah, but I don't know what regular humans are in comparison.
2%.
I don't know if I think you just pulled that out of your ass.
I mean,
I absolutely did.
the thing to remember about adventurers is that we are not normal people.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I must have fucked my math up here somewhere. Because the average sprinting speed for most athletes is like 24 kilometers. I don't know, I'll have to do my math again later. I think I may have gotten confused, switching from heathen measurements to metric. Did you say duck hunt?
Duck butt.
Duck butt, okay.
She's trying Tika.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
All the floof.
Enlarge the duck butt.
The what?
Pie's being weird.
I'm not being. Show brought it up first.
Yeah, but Hi's the one saying it right now.
Yeah, because
And
she's
everyone
literally
knows
drawing the
show's
tough part.
weird.
It really does not look like Tika without the feather in front of her face.
I know, right?
So clearly, we'll just have to like paste one there.
Just make it shorter.
That's how she can tell which way the wind is going and how hard it's blowing, because she can feel it at the root of that one feather.
She looks so freaking
Just
cute.
Archer things. For example, if it's waving a little bit, there's not too much wind, and if it's plastered to her head, there's a lot.
I think that makes it so that everyone in the party can tell when the wind where the wind is going.
We're like, no, Tika, bring it back. We have to know. She's just like, what? Why does it matter to you?
Also, thank you for, proving the point, Karu, of Tika doesn't look like Tika without that goddamn feather. Because when I redesigned her clothing, I tried drawing her without it. It didn't work.
Yeah,
was
no,
like
that is a necessary component for Tika.
Yep.
Also, I've never drawn her, so it's like, how do I make her actually still look like her in my style? That
I mean, you just make sure
By
she has
suffering.
a good beak.
Beaks are
but
difficult.
based on this beak shape, what is she eating? Does she crack nuts open? Does she peck on trees? Like, is she eating grubs? What actions are these builds evolved for?
I will point out Tika is based off a blue jay, so there you go. If anything, the beak might be slightly big, but I think that's more just akin to Ritos.
So what you're telling me is she's based off of a bastard. Because as we know, blue jays are part of the bastard family of Corvidae.
Yes.
So what?
Have you heard Tika talk? She's kind of loud.
I have come to the bit of top of her clothing.
I mean, in terms of clothing, Rito clothing is pretty simple with the top because they can't have anything on their arms.
I was going to say she might have the half vest to cover any feathers sticking out so it doesn't mess with bows.
Okay, but let me just, this is not necessarily for the stream, just
Oh, not safe for stream.
because look at how this guy is like, he's got more floof underneath his face and then like a scarf thing. What if you like scarves? I'm impressed by how little you use scarves.
I try not to, because you guys made fun of me for having all my characters with scarves previously.
Yeah, and Sho has all characters with lost mentors, and he still does it.
It's true. I kind of like the idea of like really like new fluff growing underneath.
Well,
I mean,
let's see how it would look.
See how it works? But honestly, I would be totally cool with Tika having a scarf. Because scarves are awesome.
To be fair, she's been kind of cold, due to everything she went through. So having a scarf, like maybe she has a scarf that was given to her by her childhood friend. Because, when she was cold.
Mm-hmm. Also, you mean Azash. You just didn't remember his name, did you?
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never forget.
Definitely didn't remember his name.
Mm-hmm. Also, can I just say I love looking at all of the fan-made Rito characters.
I'm trying to understand these damn feet.
Rito feet are a mystery.
Listen, the ones on the left are fine, and the ones on the right look like he just got mowed over by a freaking rolling Goron.
Which Which one? First or second?
First, the blue one on
Mm.
the right, bottom right, with the turnaround.
Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe. I kind of like how she looks with the floof.
She has
She's
gotten very foofy.
so floofy.
Oh no, now it looks like a show character, all hoity-toity.
Ooh, that kind of like side thing on that character could work too. Kind of like have
Kind
some
of a
kind of
aristocrat.
Rito thing that you're gonna design there, and then
Mhm.
have, because I'm
Nice
assuming
one.
you're gonna do like a really complex design here with like things.
I mean,
There we go.
that does sound like you.
See?
You guys are assholes.
But are we wrong, assholes?
I honestly don't think with Tika's I went super complex.
Yes, but you're saying that for one crest on her, you wouldn't go super complex on the one item on her.
Eh.
I just tried scrolling up so I could see the top of her head.
How'd that go?
Poorly.
Probably just as well as that one guy that tried to take a screenshot of the spider that was crawling on his screen.
Yeah, how does that look for like the top of her clothing?
That works.
None
So
of
is that
that's
like
going to be
on the
visible.
scarf,
But,
or is that a shoulder pad?
I was thinking it's a scarf, but like grabbed there, and then maybe has like a
Oh,
like
like
it goes
pin
around
basically
her.
keeping it around her when she flies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then she has like the thing there, and it goes
Ooh,
around
yes,
her.
the thing.
And I hope I'm not drawing on the wrong way. Okay, good. So then she has the like feathery things there, and then has the like whatever wrap.
Mm-hmm.
And the t-shirt. Yeah,
And then
yeah.
floof.
You just look like a muppet, that's all.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. Please save that stupid scribble. I love it.
There we go. We're just
That's
hide-
fantastic.
There we
I
go.
love it.
Oh my god. No. It's not Chica unless you put the one feather.
Oh, right. There we go.
Oh my god.
Help, I'm dying. Now you can tell it's Tika.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This is an art stream, and I'm here for it.
Very serious artists.
Uh-huh.
Hey Karu, do you want me to just give whatever uber complex design is probably on that shoulder pad for fun?
Sure. I mean, it's not like for this. I don't really need it because like
Oh, I know, but here you
that's
go.
how much is going to be visible. Oh yeah, that would work.
Ooh, that's like a good wind symbol.
Yeah, that looks cool. That would absolutely work for that. Luckily, I don't have to draw it.
I mean, technically speaking, you really wouldn't have to. All you'd have to do is copy that in image and multiply it. The white
It's
would go
true.
away and the black would still be there.
And then just skew it so it fits in the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just sad that most of the scarf isn't going to be visible anyways. But yeah, that gave you an idea. And hey, I designed half of your clothing.
Yeah, you designed maybe a fifth of it.
Prove it.
All right, weird Tika has gone away, but Pi took a screenshot.
It's okay. I've immortalized her.
All right, now we can proceed to inking this.
Oh my god. You have to do that with each of the characters. Make a little weird scribble.
Oh my god, it's like a sketch Maguka.
A sketch
So wait, so
Oh god, you don't know what a Maguka is? Okay, so you know how in Madoka Magica they cannot do a wide shot to save their lives, and they just look absolutely effing ridiculous in like backgrounds and how god awful it looks. They're called Magukas.
I've never seen Madoka, but sure.
Girl, that's my carpet, mister.
It's pretty good. Worth watching. I would watch it again.
It is really good.
It's because you're a
I
weeb.
I,
I mean, yeah.
I convinced a coworker to watch it for the first time. He got to
got hurt.
he
Kitty
got
thing
to
should
4
have stayed hurt.
One of my favorite convention memories. Remember conventions? Like the year Madoka came out, the con that I usually go to back in the before time. They showed the first 4 episodes in a screening room.
Oh, it was so good.
And more than half of the people there had not seen that.
Oh
After,
god, no, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
sorry. Like after the second episode, somebody got up to leave. They're like, I don't know, man, this show kind of sucks. Their buddy was like, sit the fuck down.
You cannot leave until the 3rd episode is done, fucker.
He did not leave after the 3rd episode.
I still remember some of the people's comments being like, but they're in the opening.
Yeah, that's the real good one.
There, I have done Zed.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Perfect.
Yes.
Alpha in armor. Perfect.
Did I get it right? You have the battle skirt, you have the braid, and the plate
Garu.
armor.
Imagine being small enough that your token is also your
Garu.
full body.
I think it's more of just a fun sketch again.
Yes.
No fun here.
Well,
Oh,
Only
my
angst.
question.
please,
Yeah.
somebody say that they've screenshotted that. I was going to, and then
I did
Yeah.
not.
Well, my question for you guys is: do you have any more catching up to do? Is any of the characters going to get a little into more detail of what happened during your captivity?
nope.
Or did Rava just give the most information about what happened?
I mean, Rava did give a lot of info.
Because remember, the people watching or listening also don't know.
True. Once Rava explains a bit more about what happened to her clan and stuff, Tika's like, oh, a lot happened to me as well. So I didn't really see Ganondorf. The Lightning General was the one I was around basically the whole time. And so Ganondorf has stated new laws for all Ritos, and I'm not happy with them, and it makes me want to kill Ganondorf really fucking quickly. All Rito are required to have their flight feathers cut at all times. And if they're caught without them, they will get in a lot of trouble. So yeah, that happened. And I had to watch towns with Ritos and them have their flight feathers cut, so that wasn't fun. What happened to all of you guys? Anyone?
That's messed up.
Yeah.
If it's any comfort, kick this guy's ass, eh?
Oh yeah. I want to deal with him very, very quickly.
Well, don't worry. Ganondorf was busy with me, so that's probably why you only got Lightning General.
Oh,
I had an anti-magic cage, and I thought it would be a bright idea to call his bluff and tell him, "Oh no, ha ha ha! You'll never be able to take all my magic power because it's in the stick, and ha ha ha. And then he smashed my lantern, only to have this. Will you stop jumping on my head?
Riri, I can't see you, but can you please stop jumping on Navarre's head for now so he can tell us what happened?
She
Riri
begins
settles
jumping
down.
on your head.
Nah, she settles down.
On your head.
Yes.
I'm
So-
assuming since Mavar isn't grumbling anymore, you did as I asked, and thank you.
Yeah, doesn't like do that.
Do you ask nicely?
She's your sister. Of course she doesn't do what you ask.
So I tried for magical escapes, and they would have worked, for the record, if I could have used magic.
I mean,
Kept me in the bottom part of the ship so I couldn't see any beautiful, beautiful ocean. And they tried to desiccate me like I was jerky. So instead, we're going to do that ourselves and go into the volcano. No. But luckily, the coastal Zora. Oh, the princess. She's wonderful. I had to pick between beautiful giant bucket of water every day or food. But
oh,
you know what? You can pick food when it just rains all the time. Rain is the best. It washes away all of the sounds of being yelled at because you lost the stick. Or that you're supposed to serve as an example, and why the princess has to do what Ganondorf wants. But you don't have to listen to that when you instead listen to the lovely pitter patter and crashing thunder. Yeah,
Tika
definitely.
goes over and gives Mavar a hug.
so your magic just didn't work in that
I
cage.
don't know what he did to that cage, but he knows how to deal with magic users.
Man, now I really want to break his nose and his neck and his feet and his hands.
And I can definitely tell you that he only kept me around because he thought I'd be useful for getting the other Zora in line, not because I was especially important to any prophecy scene.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so at the
No.
time, he definitely didn't know about the whole split hero thing.
Yeah.
And it's very strange trying to convince your captor that you're very important and shouldn't be killed, but you're not too important and should be never let out again. I don't think they'll ever, even with magic, be able to take off all the bokoblin guts I smeared across the deck.
Excellent.
If that little shit had been nicer to me while I was in the cage, maybe I wouldn't have ground his face into the dust.
Doubtful.
I said maybe, but it was like this surge happened. It was like I remembered being with you, and you were all helpful, but I may have also been awake for like half of a week at that point, and I don't remember how much of that was real.
I mean, at one point, I'm pretty sure you helped tap into the Triforce of Courage. Because if you hadn't, I might have been controlled by my asthma by now.
I mean, something kind of like that happened with me when I was fighting the Lightning General. I was able to do more with my wind than I could before. That was weird.
I don't remember seeing like any of my fins glowing or anything like that. Like, well, okay, you know I glow, but like
I was gonna say you kind of glow.
Different glow.
Fair enough.
Also, if it helps you beat up Ganondorf, these scars were from him, and if it doesn't help, these were definitely me testing out the cage.
I think either way it'll help with Ganondorf.
Like, the Ganondorf didn't go out of his way to do this, but I figured if I didn't try absolutely everything against the cage. Turns out, you probably shouldn't use lightning magic in a metal cage.
You think?
I mean, that
I
makes
thought that
sense.
maybe that one wouldn't work like all the other ones didn't work.
Oh, he deliberately made sure the lightning would still hurt you? Fucking asshole.
Right.
I mean, I will give him points for being thoughtful. I would have not thought of it.
But yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to deal with Ganondorf. It still wasn't fun. But I will say, Antika brings out an arm, and you can to show Mavar all of her new feathers. It's like, look, my feather pattern changed.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Yeah, are you an adult now?
I mean, okay, so your feathers are supposed to, slowly be replaced when you reach adulthood, and it's kind of, a mess for a while. But basically, the pattern is kind of all over the place to begin with, because,
Wait.
But
Was the last time you were bald was when you were like just out of the egg?
yeah, but basically, you have a pattern that your feathers tend to have when you're young and into basically adulthood. But when you become an adult, your feathers start changing to be, your adult coloration. So normally, when you're shifting between those two, your feathers are kind of a mess. I kind of had all my feathers plucked out on my arms.
What?
You.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mavar does a very Tika-like squawk.
It wasn't fun. I don't recommend it. It was extremely painful. And it would deliberately only happen when I was conscious. So yay. But they got better now. I went to the Great Fairy Fountain that we had been to before. And she was able to heal my wings, but because of that, I basically regrew all my feathers at once. And let me point out that was weird feeling. Extremely. But I basically got to skip the whole dealing with a mess of feathers between youth coloration and adult coloration.
Right. That's all right then.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna say, Car, she still has some freckles on her face, because fuck it, I think the freckles on the face are adorable. They're just less.
Now she looks like a bird raccoon, so she's definitely part of the bastard family. Those are very regular freckles.
I mean,
She's a bird.
coloration.
Yeah.
Or squint.
The only thing I'm sad about is not seeing Karu draw her wings.
We would be here all night if we try and make Karu draw wings.
Yes.
It's more, I really like how she does Blue Jay coloring.
Well, obviously, you should draw the wings and get Karu to color them.
I could do that. Good idea, Garm, thanks.
There's a set of words I don't hear very often.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, well,
And Garm.
enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah,
I
don't
will.
think you're gonna be hearing those anytime soon.
I'm gonna preen like I'm a bird. Caw, caw.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Part of me just wants to boot you from chat just for that, but you're also
Yeah,
streaming.
but that was really cute.
Honk, honk, honk.
So,
It was so bad, I set off a car alarm. Good job, Garm.
thanks. Anybody else gonna give some graphic descriptions of torture I need to trigger warn for in the YouTube upload?
No.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Garm, make sure we don't want to have to trigger warn this whole video.
And yet, oopsie
We
doopsie.
apologize. That's
Oopsie
as much
doopsie.
detail as we're going into, at least.
It's okay. I think it'll be the first time the Mohawk makes it on camera this time.
Oh yeah, because you have to like specialize your warnings.
Yeah. I don't just have like a blanket one to throw at the front, which is good because people ignore those.
Really bad cut between. There's a trigger warning for this and maybe the and thank you.
The next train will arrive in 15 minutes.
Mind
Yeah.
the gap.
Watch your step. Please stand back.
No trains are currently
Hurry,
running
you're
because
muted.
our public infrastructure is very poorly funded. Have a nice day. Actually, the best train related thing I have is that one fucking station near where I used to live with Zio, where the loop on the sound for the crossing wasn't perfect, so it would cut halfway through one of the tones and then start again.
Yeah.
So you get like ding 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 dit ding 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 dit.
Oh no.
I hated it so fucking much.
That's amazing.
Uh-huh.
Not in a good way, but it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Man, she looks older.
Yeah.
She does.
I know partially it's my style versus your style, but also.
She looks like she's got a nest somewhere.
But does she have eggs in the nest?
No.
No.
I was gonna say, aren't they like chickens where they just sort of have eggs all the time?
We're not gonna think about that.
Like, they don't have to be babies. They could just be eggs.
It's too late. I'm thinking about the kittens outside now.
Garm's gone into full dad mode about stray kittens. So if you want to put any cat-related tips or tricks into our comment section, feel free. Also, leave a like, comment, subscribe.
Follow us on Twitter, Twitch, and
Also
YouTube.
words that have to do with podcasts and stuff. Rate us 5. 5 what? What do we rate?
It matters on the podcast thing, but 5.
Even if it's out of 10, just 5.
Let's be real, that'd probably be a bit more realistic for our games than a perfect 10.
It's true. They might think you're there just to rate us.
It's because nobody lives south of me, so we can't do the you're the only 10 I see.
Boo.
Note, for non-United States people, there's a state called Tennessee.
I think I know somebody in Tennessee. I'm not gonna say who they are, but
Mm-hmm.
You do.
I do as well.
fucked up if true. So, we got anything else to cover?
Any more traumas to uncover, or we don't have enough time to unpack all that?
I mean, we don't have Dargo here, so apparently we're not getting any info on that besides the vague shit Garm's given us.
Yeah, like out of character, I actually really do not want to go in recounting that on stream.
Fair enough.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next thing you need to do is find an igneous talus and beat the crap out of it.
All we need to do is just find a nice place to sit, and we should be good.
How does the top feather look?
Cute.
I think that works.
kind of like a reminiscence of what her other feathers look like, her flight feathers.
Mm-hmm.
She looks so cute.
And floofy.
I just want to bury my face in her floof.
Anyways, thank you so much for listening. Wasn't much to watch except Kuru's awesome art.
Hey,
Yep.
that's a lot to watch. I think that was more interesting to watch than just staring at a map.
It's true.
It's
That's
true.
what you think. If you have an opinion on this, leave a comment. Like the video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe our video.
Ring that bell.
All right, good night, everybody. I'm hitting the button.
Hang on, Garm, wait.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
Eh?
What?
You hear him?
very small meow.